welcome. This will be a short chair yoga practice, completely sitting, just to help relieve some tension that we might all be feeling, particularly in our upper back and our hips. So suitable for anybody. If you are a person who's still working and you're going out to the office, maybe you're working at a desk and a computer all day, or if you're working at your computer at home all day, this will be a nice practice for you just to take a little break. Think of it as a little yoga snack that you can do during the middle of the day to help relieve some of that tension you might be feeling. If you are working in an essential service, maybe you're standing a lot during the day, this will be a nice practice to do at the end of your shift to help relieve some of the tension from your legs, from your hips and your low back. And a nice practice for anybody really to do. For those of you who are retired, maybe you're not working but you're at home all day. A nice practice to do to help relieve some of that tension. Typically we hold our tension in our upper back, neck, shoulders, maybe the low back and the hips as well. When we're sitting maybe more than usual, then our hips tend to get kind of tight, and so we want to get into those tightness. A little bit, because we are seated, we're not going to get too much into the hips, but we will do a few stretches for the hips and the low back. So suitable for anybody. Make sure you have a sturdy chair. Make sure that you're on a non-slip surface. And if your feet don't touch the floor when you can sit back with your back against the chair, maybe just place something under your feet. Just want to have your feet supported, and you want to feel that grounding beneath your feet. So make yourself comfortable on the chair. Maybe wiggle the hips back. Feel like your back is comfortable. Maybe just draw the shoulders up once or twice. Shake out the arms, resting the hands on your lap. Feel the feet grounded. Feel that support of the earth beneath your feet. Feel the support of the chair beneath your legs and your hips. And feeling all the parts of the back that are touching the chair. So you might feel the shoulder blades, maybe part of the spine. You'll feel some of the vertebrae touching the chair. And just becoming aware of all the natural curves in your spine as well. So there's some curves there, some areas where you're not touching the chair, just noticing all those parts of the back. And allow the shoulders to relax down. We want to drop those shoulders down. So often when we get tight or we get anxious, our shoulders get up here, and this is what causes a lot of the tension. So allow the shoulders to drop away from the ears. And you just very gently draw the head back just a little bit. Feel as if your ears are right over your shoulders. So often when we're using computers, we're like this, our head is forward, we're looking at our devices, we're down. We want to bring our head back and into that neutral position, neutral spine. And then bring awareness to the top of your head and feel the crown of the head gently, subtly lifting. So we feel a nice, like we have a nice tall spine. And just become aware just for a moment of the whole body. Feel the weight of the whole body as it sits on the chair. Feeling the ground beneath you. And just take a moment to bring your awareness inward, letting go of some of that distraction of whatever has happened today. Letting some of that go. And allow yourself to arrive here. Feel the breath land in the body. And allow yourself to relax a little bit. And let's bring one hand to rest on our tummy, one hand to rest on our upper chest. And without changing the breath at all, let's just become aware of our breath. Notice the movement of the breath. And as you notice the movement of the breath, notice what parts of the body are moving with the breath. And notice the pace and the rhythm of your breath. Maybe you're breathing quickly or shallowly. Maybe you're breathing slowly. Maybe you're just noticing however your breath is at this moment. And then we want to take a few nice, deep cleansing breaths. Trying to draw the breath down into the belly. So as you inhale, feel the belly press against the hand. Feel the belly, the breath draw up into the chest, and then as you exhale, feel that softening of the belly and the chest. And you can inhale and exhale out through the nostrils. If you want to exhale through the mouth and take a nice full exhale through the mouth, that might feel good too. So whatever feels good, and remember to stay in your own comfort level. We'll take 2 or 3 more nice deep cleansing breaths. Just at a nice comfortable pace for you. And 1 more. Slowly release the hands. Let the hands relax down by your side. And if that is the only thing you remember to do during the day is to take a couple of few deep cleansing breaths, that will be really, really good for your energy levels. Good. So resting there with the fingers, resting down beside the chair. Take a nice big inhale. Reach the arms up nice and slow. Doesn't matter how high they get. And as you exhale, let the arms come back down. And 1 more time with the breath, inhaling, reaching up, getting nice and tall, and exhaling, letting the arms come down. So as you inhale, reach both arms up. As you exhale, we're going to do a little twist toward the right, so just bringing your right hand down, your left hand on the outside of your right thigh, just a little bit of a twist here. Slowly bring the chin towards your right shoulder. Take a couple of breaths, still staying up nice and tall. Another breath. With an inhale, come back to center. Reach your arms up nice and tall. As you exhale, a little twist toward the left. Right hand on the outside of your left thigh. And you're just very gently turning the head towards your left shoulder. 1 more breath here. Inhale, come back to center, reach up. As you exhale, bring the hands down to your tops of your knees. Just lean forward a little bit. Keep the spine nice and long here. Draw the shoulders back and just lean forward just a little bit. You're looking down at the edge of your mat. Inhale, come back up to center. Good. Still sitting up nice and tall. We're going to inhale, we're going to bring the arms behind us slightly, opening the chest so your arms, you might want to sit up back. Let's sit forward a little bit away from the chair so we have a little more space. And you'll very gently feel the shoulder blades drawing toward each other. The arms are reaching back. So getting a nice little stretch for the upper back, but also a nice opening for the chest here. Broadening through the collarbones. Take another breath. As you exhale, bring the arms forward like you're wrapping your arms around a tree. Tuck the chin. And then inhale and open, spreading the arms. Feeling those shoulder blades come toward each other. And then as you exhale, rounding, tucking the chin, getting a little bit of another nice little stretch there. And then moving with your breath pace. We'll do it 2 more times. Inhale, open. Exhale, rounding. Inhale, opening. Lifting the chest. And exhaling forward. And then come back to that neutral spine. Relax the arms. Shake out the arms. Good. Sitting up nice and tall. Bring your chin slowly down towards your chest. And just any amount here is fine. Feel that nice little stretch behind your neck, into the shoulders, maybe across the shoulders. Slowly bring the head back up to center. Bring the arms out nice and wide. And then cross your arms over your chest. Give yourself a nice little hug. Drop the chin a little bit. Just lean forward just a little bit. Give yourself a nice little stretch again through the upper back. Drop the chin. Take a breath. Take note of which arm is on top. As you inhale, open the arms. And then as you exhale, cross the opposite arm on top. Again, give yourself a nice little hug. Tuck the chin. Just a little bit of a rounding forward till you feel that little stretch in the upper back. And breathing into that tightness there. Nice deep breaths. One more breath. And then on your next inhale, opening up, give your arms a nice big open, lift the chest. That feels really good for the arms, and then shake out. Maybe do a few little wrist circles, shake out the hands, shake out the fingers. Good, shake out. Good. Let your right arm rest down by the side of the chair. Inhale, reach the left arm up. You might want to hold the side of the chair, and as you exhale, we're going to reach across to the right with that left hand coming into a little side stretch. So keep that left hip down. We don't want the left hip to roll up. I want to feel that opening on the left side of the body. Maybe tuck the chin a little bit. Maybe lift and tuck the chin if that feels good. Getting a nice opening there on the left side of the body. Inhale, come up. Exhale the left arm down. Inhale, right arm reaches up. Exhale into that little side bend, opening up that whole right side of the body. Again, if you want to move the hand a little bit, go ahead. Just nice, gentle little movements. Feel that opening in the left side, the right side of the body. Good to get into that. Good to open up this area of the body here. Inhale, reach up, and exhale down. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, bring the hands to rest on top of your knees. Do that little lean forward. And then from here, bring your elbows to rest on your thighs, and then tuck the chin down a little bit. Again, getting a tiny little forward fold. And take a couple of nice deep breaths and feel the breath moving into the lower back, maybe into the hips. And then slowly come back up. Come to sit forward just a little bit more so your feet are flat. We're going to draw the right knee in. And we're going to cross that right ankle over your left thigh. So if this does not work for your body, bring your left leg out so the toes are up and just move that ankle down a little bit and then lean forward a little bit. So we're trying to get that stretch into the outer hip here, the outer right hip. So if this works for you, stay there. If it works to have your knee up higher, that's fine. Have this foot flexed a little bit, and then we're just going to place our hands on our shin and lean forward a little bit. So when you'll feel that stretch in the outer right hip, maybe into the glute, you might feel it into the hamstring. If you feel it, you're doing it. So just hold that when you feel that stretch. If you want to go farther, maybe you're a little farther. So feel it and stop when you feel that stretch. And we want to direct the breath into that right hip. So feel that breath moving. Feel some of that tightness softening, maybe just a little bit. Nice, easy breaths. This is an area where we hold a lot of tightness. So let's take a couple more breaths here. We'll spend a little time here. One more breath. Come back up. Slowly release that leg. Good. Draw the left knee in, and again, either crossing the ankle on top of your left thigh, right thigh, or the right leg is out straight and the leg is a little bit lower. So whatever works. Again, hands on your shin, just leaning forward any amount. So when you feel it into that hip, that's where you stop, and then holding and breathing into that tightness there. So let's breathe into that tight hip. One hip might feel totally different than the other. That's perfectly normal. So nice, easy breaths. Good. One more breath. Inhale, slowly come back up. Release that leg. And just sit with both legs out straight. Toes are up. And just do a few little windshield wipers for our feet. Little circles. Good. And then come back to sit. Comfortable position, back against this seat, the back of the chair, and just resting hands on our lap. Let's take one more nice deep breath here, in through the nose and out through the nose. Shoulders relaxed, soften the face, and just take notice of how those little stretches felt. You can do those anytime during the day for a little yoga snack. Bringing your hands together in front of your heart center. Thank you and namaste.